Our top story, with less than 2 weeks before the 1st of June, all eyes are on Washington. The talks over increasing the US debt limit are set to continue. On Sunday, Speaker of House Kevin McCarthy and President Joe Biden discussed their differences over the phone. The back and forth between lawmakers and almost everyone on edge here, with markets here preparing for the worst. What really stands out is Biden's decision to continue spending. The Republicans, however, lowered their demands on spending caps from 10 years to 6 years. Over the weekend, McCarthy accused the White House of going back on its word in negotiations, while Biden's administration called the Republicans' budget proposal a big step back. The volley of accusations between the political parties suggest this will go down the wire. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen said on Sunday that the chances that the United States can pay all its bills by mid-June are quite low. After the phone call with Biden, McCarthy seems to be confident of a deal.
Look, the thing I counted for, I don't know the Senate as well, and having spoken to Schumer, Leader Schumer, I was giving him 7 days. He told me he doesn't really probably need that much time. We need to post a bill to whatever we agree to. It takes some time to write it. We have to have it 3 days, 72 hours, before we could vote on it. Then it would go to the Senate. No, we don't have an agreement yet. So if we are able to come to an agreement, then I could have a time.
Now, the differing views have been evident so far in the negotiations and stalled talks. Of course, the president has been certain that he will not sign a bill that reduces funding for healthcare and education while protecting tax incentives for the rich and the fossil fuel and pharmaceutical sectors. Biden told reporters that he had proposed cuts in expenditure, and it was now on to the Republicans to adjust their demands better.
It's time for Republicans to accept that there is no bipartisan deal to be made solely on their partisan terms. They have to move as well. All 4 congressional leaders agree with me that default is not, let me say it again, default is not an option. And I expect each of these leaders, to live up to that commitment. America has never defaulted on our debt, and it never will.
The nervous wait here continues even as the political bickering pushes the U.S. towards a catastrophic default. Nonetheless, investors might not be ready if the United States does default. A Bank of America survey showed 71% of the investors are hopeful that a solution will be reached.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.